Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Time Travel TV. I'm Bob Badapada.
And I'm Nancy Newsworthy.
Our first story tonight takes us to 1958 with a biologist named Rachel Carson. A letter from a friend has inspired her to write a book about the environmental impacts of DDT.
That's right, Bob. Our live correspondent is on the scene with Rachel to discuss this monumental event.
We take you now to Pennsylvania, 1958. And remember, Time Travel TV is your source for history now.
Brought to you by Hill Valley Technologies.
I'm Candace Cameron over here with Time Travel TV, and today I'm with Rachel Carson. So your new book just came out and is highly controversial in the science community. What motivated you to write about this topic?
Well, I started becoming interested in pesticide use in the 40s. In 1957, I observed the residents of Long Island trying to sue their government over the eradication of the gypsy moth using DDT on the premise that DDT was hurting their environment. These people were not given a choice on whether or not they wanted their private land sprayed, and the lawsuit was to try and protect their rights. So they lost their fight, but I was really intrigued about the possible ecological damage that DDT was causing. In 1958, my friend wrote to me about the massive bird deaths in her area. So I spent the next 4 years trying to compile enough evidence using scientists in our own government to show how damaging DDT is to the system. And my conclusion is that it should be banned. I mean, no one should ever be touching this stuff.
And do you think you're going to make a difference in the science community?
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I'm just one person, but one can hope, right?
Wow, that's really fascinating.
Wow, that was some heavy stuff.
You're telling me, Bob. That book went on to be a bestseller, not to mention contributing to the ban on DDT and the formation of the EPA.
Good thing, too. DDT has been linked to liver tumors, the thinning of eggshells in certain bird species, and can affect thyroid conditions in humans.
You're absolutely right. In fact, the ban on DDT is directly linked to the return of the bald eagle population in the United States.
That's our national bird, isn't it?
It sure is, Bob.
Now, let's check in live with our on-the-scene interviewer, Candace Camera, with an interview with Gaylord Nelson in 1970.
I'm Candace Cameron coming to you live from a major protest. Here I found Gaylord Nelson, the man, the myth, the legend behind Earth Day.
Here we are here at this major protest. It's really getting out of hand here. We got protesters everywhere, and I'm here. I love the idea for behind Earth Day. This is great. We're gonna make this environment a lot better.
And welcome back to Time Travel TV. We're here now with our special guest, Crazy Steve.
That's right, Bob. He's been living outside of our studio for 2 whole weeks now.
My name's not Steve.
I see. What do you know about Earth Day?
Earth Day, you say? Well, the year was 1970, and young people were marching off to Vietnam and dying left and right. Left and right, I tell you.
Wow!
And we were getting pretty mad about the whole thing and protesting everywhere. A nice man by the name of Mr. Gaylord Nelson noticed us and used our anger for good. He pointed our direction at the environment and how it was being destroyed. Destroyed! Well, he brought us Earth Day, a day to bring awareness to the people and the problems at hand. And we still celebrate it every year. And people keep destroying the environment. Quit destroying it!
That's fascinating. Thanks for your time, sir, and don't forget to get your parking validated.
Get out of my house!
We now take you live to the ribbon cutting of a new water treatment plant.
Now I'm here at the ribbon cutting for the water treatment facility with the CEO. Can you tell us what the Clean Water Act has done for you and your facility?
Basically what the Clean Water Act has done is it set regulations and standards to make sure that we pump out as little pollutants into the water as possible.
And how often do you guys get inspected by the EPA?
That's a really good question. Actually, we get inspected monthly because since we are 100% compliant with the EPA's Clean Water Act standards, we have to get tested monthly and make sure we're not pumping out any pollutants.
Thanks, Executive. Now back to the studio.
Wow, so we've covered some amazing things. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have tonight for Time Travel News. You should definitely stay tuned in the future to see what awesome environmental happenings are going on in our country. Have a great night, everybody.
Thanks a lot for tuning in to Time Travel TV.